people in my life who loved me telling me like, hey, big people don't really make it in Hollywood like
wow.
that. And I think the way that women are taught to feel about their bodies is the way men are taught to feel about their like power and their status. Like we're each preyed on by society to not feel like we're enough.
That's it.
At a young age, my mom like put me on a diet, like third grade.
Do you struggle with that, like as far as, okay, I want to lose weight, or like is it an insecurity thing?
Starting early. Sistas was at the end of one of the toughest years of my life.
Why? What made it so tough?
Living out the car. Lord, why do I gotta fight for everything? Because this is something I realized too about God. If all things are working together for my good,
okay,
and I'm going through this spiritual warfare, then this must be good.
Wow.
How the devil will attack you in areas of your life to get to your faith. Because without faith, it's impossible to please God.
Somebody that's like, what is spiritual warfare? How would you explain it? Let's try this again. You guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Try This Again. I'm your host, b.simone, and I have a guest with me today. But before we get to that, y'all already see her pretty face if you're watching on YouTube. But if you're listening, it's probably a Monday because the audio drops on Monday. The YouTube visual drops every Tuesday. Thank you for your support. The LTTA family, LTTAers. Go to LTTAapp.com, you guys. The beta version of the app is out now. Oh my gosh. You guys got to be invited. You got to get a VIP invitation. But if you get it and you sign up on the waiting list, I'm sure you'll get it. I'm sure you'll get in. And it is absolutely phenomenal. But y'all, I'm in sunny LA. What are you about to say?
I get a VIP.
Girl, you ain't even got to get on the waiting list, honey. You ain't even got to get on the waiting list. Y'all see who I have on the couch? Oh my gosh, we got our toes out. You got a nice little pedicure too.
Yeah.
Them toes look good. Mignon. It is French. I just learned this, and her family is from New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we have you on the couch. Thank you for coming so last minute.
Oh my gosh. I actually saved this day to do meetings and stuff like that. Yay. So when you said, I was like, boop.
She made it happen. She pulled up. She on time. I ain't had no water. I ain't had no snacks. I said, look, just please, we got to get through this 45 minutes and I'm going to send you off and let you go eat. But I wanted to get you on. I got to work with you so briefly. And when I saw you on set, we can't say too much now, but
not too much.
Can't say too much. But we just connected. You were just so sweet. I'm telling you, in this industry, of course, you get on set and sometimes you tread lightly. You don't know. I mean, any room I walk in, I'm going to be like, hey, y'all, hey, I'm going to set the tone. But sometimes it's not reciprocated, right. Especially with people that are, important on that set, right? Like you are a main character. You're amazing to me. So just the way you treated me and it was great. It doesn't happen often. I know the fact that we have to say thank you for being nice in this world is crazy, but you do, because everybody isn't like that.
That's
and you were
so
just
kind of you to say.
I mean it. I was like, I just love her. And of course I knew who you were, but
likewise.
Yeah.
I was so excited to see you. I was like,
yes. I love it. I love that we got to work together. Hopefully I come back. We're going to manifest that. We're going to pray on that. We didn't even pray. God, just please bless this podcast, bless this show, and anything that we say, just use us as a vessel. Amen. I had to get that in real quick. I usually pray. Amen. I'm sorry, Jesus. Oh, Lord, I'm sorry.
I did my little one before I came.
Did you?
Like, Lord,
whatever you need to say.
Because I said I'm raw. I had no matcha. I had no coffee. Went to bed at 3 a.m.
What did you do last night?
So I did go to the party.
Which one?
The Jamie
Foxx one? Yeah. How was it?
Hot. No, seriously.
Do you drink?
I had drinks at the lounge that they have for the viewing party if you want to watch in the lounge.
Yeah.
But by the time I got there, I was like, man, I don't know. I just feel like alcohol doesn't serve me.
For sure.
And it doesn't. I don't know if I even feel
maybe grow out of it. Yeah.
Like, if it's like,
it's even working. Like I'm very sober. All these calories for nothing. Yeah.
And then the inflammation and the cortisol spike, and I'm already trying to keep the inflammation low.
Yep, I know that's right.
Cortisol, because I figured out that's the reason behind a lot of the stuff that I'm struggling with physically.
Wow.
Like weight gain, stubborn weight gain.
Yeah.
People think when they see a person fluctuate, it's like, oh, they've been eating a lot of burgers. It's like,
no.
Sometimes they're super stressed.
Yeah.
And their body just holds on to stuff, and and then inflammation.
Yeah.
So
Do you struggle with that? Like, as far as, okay, I want to lose weight, or like, is it an insecurity thing? Like, are you insecure about it? Do you feel like, or do you feel like you're comfortable in your body and you just want to be healthier and get better? Like, does it bother you?
I really wish I could say that it was something I held loosely and it was like, oh, okay, just my body's bigger now. But it's something that we're starting early.
Well, you took it there. That was a genuine question. I'm like, because baby, I done been through it. The only reason I can't say that right now, but yes, you can answer the question.
I mean, like my mom, she hates her body to this day. Love you, Mom. Sorry, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
But she's lost a lot of weight and she still wants to lose more, And I think the way that women are taught to feel about their bodies is the way men are taught to feel about their like power and their status. Like we're each preyed on by society to not feel like we're enough.
That's it.
And so at a young age, my mom like put me on a diet. Like, I mean, like third grade. Cause she just,
whoa, that's deep to me.
Yeah. So like I started developing early, but she didn't know what was going on. But then also my sister said cause she's 4 years older than me. She remembers when the weight gain started. She was like, Mignon, it was so sudden. And I finally opened up to her about the sexual trauma that I experienced. She was like, Mignon, that's when it started. I remember I was 4 years, like she's older than me. She was like, you just put on weight like overnight. And it was right after the sexual trauma. So I think that's just how my body has been dealing with. It just goes in hibernation. I don't know. I'm a what's it called? An endomorph. We store fat during like survival times. We're the people who survived the ice age, So anyway.
How old were you during that time when it started?
Like when the sexual trauma was like 7.
My God.
And then, so right, she was like, Mignon, it was like right before like you went back to third grade. Like she remembers really clearly because my mom was like, what's going on? And so.
Is that something you speak about publicly or no?
I think this is the first time I might have.
Wow.
Good for you.
No. Wow, baby.
Yeah. Maybe that's why God said that matcha ain't gonna be ready.
He said
I would have been like, whoop.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you are you in therapy for it? Did you tell your family? Like,
yeah, I'm in cognitive behavioral therapy. I've been in it since like I did it before it was cool.
Yeah. Before it was a trend. I love that.
When black people still thought you were crazy.
Crazy.
To therapy.
So yeah, I'm ahead of the game.
So yeah, no, I've been in cognitive behavioral therapy for almost 10 years. And yeah, me and my therapist talk about it. And yeah, but it's still just, so the stress of this industry, I think has really just been like, yeah.
You guys, after years of wearing bulky, heavy push-up bras, I gave up and I would just let my boobs sag because at this point, I just want to be comfortable. But I finally gave Skims Intimates a try, and baby, they did not disappoint. I wear bras again now, y'all, and Skims has made me a believer. This one is so light, you guys, and it makes my boobs look absolutely amazing and perky, but it's also comfortable, and I feel so sexy. The ultimate push-up bra is perfect, and the fabric is magical, baby. It's a seamless fit that makes me feel so feminine and flawless. Y'all, my boobs are natural, so they do have a little sag, okay? Don't judge me, y'all, but this bra helps keep them in the right place. Plus, there's no bulky padding or intense wires digging in my side. Ooh, I hate that. Shops the Skims Ultimate Bra Collection and more at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know we sent you. Select podcast in the survey and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows.
So let's get into that. You're on Sistas.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your like breakout role, or how long have you been acting? Tell me about that, like how it got to that point, because I want to bring it around. I have a follow-up question for you, but tell me about that.
So from a young age,
Mm-hmm.
I knew I wanted to be an actress.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't like a want. It was like, I just knew. I remember watching like Muppet Babies. And like the roll-in for what's her name, Miss Piggy, like the
yeah.
She's an actress. I was like, oh, that's what I do.
Yeah,
like at a young age, it was just a knowing. It wasn't an understanding of what fame was or being a movie star. So, and I actually tried to get away from it. I thought I was going to be a marine biologist. I thought I was going to go into psychology because there was the weight gain, and people in my life who loved me telling me like, hey, big people don't really make it in Hollywood like
Wow.
that. Yeah.
Wow.
And so
is that something you started to believe?
Sure. It's always been my goal to like get to that like fighting weight. It still is, because I feel like this area has been under attack, so it must be an area that I'm supposed to take ground in.
I love
It's
that.
gotta be.
It's part of your purpose.
It's gotta be.
Oh, baby. I love that.
So I'm like, I one of my things is I really want to die empty. I want to know that I maxed out my potential, and like even in the area of my health and fitness. So I'm trying.
Just going hard with it. That's it.
Yeah.
So you got on Sistas.
Got on
Yeah.
Sistas. That was after I decided. So I remember I was working behind the scenes. I've been a production assistant. I've been a production coordinator, post-production coordinators, coordinating producer, story producer, AD on short films. Like, went to film school at Pepperdine University.
Okay.
And I was working behind the scenes in the industry, and then doors were just closing. I was living out here. This is not a great place to be broke.
LA, babe, it ain't a great place to be rich. I said a $45 smoothie. I'm still hungry.
Accurate.
Lord.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But that's one thing I like about LA. You can find something healthy.
Yeah, for sure.
You can find
Everywhere.
something healthy.
Yeah.
Taste, we'll
Yeah.
talk about
We're
it,
going
but-
to little seasoning back there. Yeah.
But so got to Sistas after I was like, God just made it clear to me, like, you can't play small. Like this whole being behind the scenes thing, just so you can be in proximity to one day, like, not have to go through the gauntlet. Because my thing was, I'll work my way up, and then I'll put myself in my own stuff. No one can tell me no.
Yeah. I'll do it. Yeah.
No one can reject me.
Yeah.
And God was like, that's not how it's going to work.
Yeah.
You got to go through the process. So he made me go through the process, and Sistas was at the end of one of the toughest years of my life.
Why? What made it so
Girl,
tough?
Living out the car.
You were living in your car?
I was living out the car. So I was blessed enough to have a network of people who would let me blow up my air mattress in their living room for X amount of time. And then I would go from place to place. And then finally, a woman I went to church with, and we were cool, we were friendly, but we weren't like homies. She didn't owe me anything. She has a big house she inherited from her parents in her 40s, 50s. She was like, I don't need a roommate, and I'm not going to charge you rent, not because I'm nice, but because I want you to get on your feet as quickly as possible. So eventually, I was able to stay in her guest room.
Wow.
And so someone else came to stay with her. Her friends came back from mission work in Ethiopia. They had 2 little boys, and then someone else was there, and I was like, oh, I got to go. It's time for me to go. And it had been a couple of months too. And so drove back to Atlanta on faith, told the casting director, I was like, hey, I can work as an Atlanta local, to get the part. And, so the way that audition story went, it's a good story. Told you I went through like this spiritual gauntlet, spiritual gauntlet. I'm in my friend's kitchen I was telling you about. I was like, Lord, I'm so tired of circling this mountain. And then I heard as clear as day in my spirit, God was like, who said you're circling the mountain?
Jesus. That gave me chills.
Because he was like, the image that was in my mind was circling a mountain, but I also saw fog. And he said, who said you're circling it? But you know how he was a pillar of fire by night and a cloud by day?
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. You know how fog is a cloud?
Mm-hmm.
He was this cloud for me in the wilderness. I'm thinking I'm circling the mountain. He's like, it's just so thick that you don't know what steps you're taking. You don't even know where I'm taking you.
Oh my God. And you're progressing.
I was progressing and I had no clue.
Piece by piece by piece. You're putting the pieces of the puzzle together. And it's like, it's still, I only got 2 pieces. Keep putting it together. It's going to make a picture one day.
Yeah. And I think that's probably where I am right now too. And I can't see it, but like he just said that clear as day. And then I go through like another low. I had like a tonsillectomy, and then, like just the healing process can be really triggering for like pain in general, like emotional pain.
Okay. It
pain.
comes up in your body.
Girl, like that physical pain, like of like the trauma of a surgery will bring up other stuff with it.
Man, the trauma that you've experienced in your past.
Just in general.
Wow.
Get through that. And then I guess I had to just go through that just spiritual gauntlet. It was very, and then I see the breakdown on Actors Access because I didn't have an agent. I didn't have a manager. I still don't have an agent or a manager. And
all on your own. Baby.
Well, I mean,
yeah. God, we know God.
We know that.
Ain't doing nothing on our own.
Right.
Yeah.
But
as far as a physical, it's like team.
Right. No agent, manager, publicist, nothing. Still don't.
Anybody want to see a resume?
Shouldn't work.
Yeah.
And I see the posting on Actors Access. Love that about Tyler, that he will make it available to actors to see, not just to the managers and the agents. And I said, this gotta be it.
What?
It was for the Oval though.
Okay.
I saw the Oval and Sistas, but I was like, this gotta be it. Because there is no other, like, you don't see series regular roles. You don't see major roles when you're just an actor on Actors Access. For the breakdowns, you just see like the little this, that, and the thirds. But like, you might be lucky to see like a reoccurring role or a guest star role on like an established series, but there's different breakdown pages. Anyway, I go to my cousin's graduation and I said, let me just go be in Atlanta just in case they want to call me in. Let me just be there. The day before my flight back to LA, she was like, oh no, you can't leave. We want you to come for a call back. So I'm broke. Had to buy a non-refundable ticket. So I had to lose that money. I was guess I'm losing this money.
That's it.
Go to the callback. KJ's there. She already has the part.
Okay.
DeVal is there. He already has the part.
Okay.
But in the audition is Novi Brown, who plays Sabrina.
Okay.
Ebony Obsidian, who plays Karen. Anthony Dalton Jr., who plays Calvin.
Wow.
Cheeto Nkwilcha, who plays Gary.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we were all there that day, but I had to come back. My role wasn't cast because there was like an East Coast, West Coast battle. Raven Drummer, the East Coast casting director, wanted me. And then the West Coast casting director, I think, wanted Raven Goodwin. And then so in my callback, I see Raven Goodwin there. And I'm like, now, Lord, she didn't already had being Mary Jane. I got $12 to my name. You got to let me have this.
Come on now. She had an opportunity.
Lord, she didn't got her.
Please now. Come on now.
You got to let me have this.
Yeah.
But I was nervous, baby. Because the first one I wasn't nervous because I just saw God's fingerprints all over it. But when I had to go back for the callback, I was like, oh, this is the Goliath moment. You think all the other stuff is? I was like, this is it. Because I was like, yeah, I was scared. But, God opened the door.
Got it and killed it.
Yeah.
So we talked about that yesterday when we were going over. I was like, what do you want to talk about? Keep it organic, conversational. You were like, success not being what you thought. What does that mean? Like what what does that mean? Like you have your foot in the door now. You're starting. You're on this major reoccurring show, 10 seasons in, like all of these things. And you're still like, okay, this is not what I thought it was. Because I think there's so many women, and of course men listen to my podcast too, but they're chasing something. And when they get it, it looks totally different. I talked about that previously on an episode where I was like, where I am in my life is not, I love my life. Don't get me wrong. Like I love my life, but it's not what I thought at 20. I'm like, I thought I was going to have kids, family. I thought it was going to be like, baby, I was going to be on tour with Jamie Foxx or whoever. Like, I'm going to be up there with the, it's like, no, like Tyler said last night, I'm building my own table. He's calling me to be a leader and a trailblazer in this space and not just go sit at everybody's table, but work hard and build my own. So it doesn't look like what I thought it was going to look like. Now that is bad. It's just different. What is your perspective on it?
That's what I'm working on is perspective.
Okay.
I'm one of those people because of the trauma, like we already kind of touched on some of it, I'm sure you can imagine, but because of the trauma, I think trauma can really rob you of flexibility and being open to whatever good comes.
So guarded.
Right. And
So
I am.
guarded.
I admit that. Like I tell people all the time, I'm kind, but I'm not necessarily friendly. You know
Got
what I mean?
it.
Like, and it's not about, I think people expect women to walk in a room and be like, the way you are.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm just not that
Yeah,
girl.
and that's
Because-
fine.
Right. Like, it's like, I'm not going to be mean to anybody
Yeah.
who wants to. I'm like, oh, hello, how you doing? Like, but
Do you think you still carry that because there's a little bit of unforgiveness? Like, have you forgived your abuser?
oh, yeah. I
You
think even at that
forgiven.
age, because there was another
Wow.
kid.
My God.
So I was like,
my God.
even at that age, I remember something occurring to me. I was like, who did this to them?
You
one
were
of the-
that smart at that age?
I think it was just maybe
God.
God. Yeah. I was like, someone did this to them. And they kind of started crying, turned around on me once I kind of put it into it. But I was just like, how did this happen? Like, you know what I mean?
So it was more, not empathy, but I guess grace.
I guess
understanding.
grace. But I think it's a connectedness. So this is one thing that I think is a gift. Like there's this test called Strengths Finders or Strengths Quest that I had to do for Pepperdine because I was an RA. And so they want us to know our strengths.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my strengths is connectedness. And it's being able to critically think and reconcile seemingly disparate ideas.
Okay.
So like, I think maybe just that is a gift where I was like, we're the same age. How does she even know what this is? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that made it even more complicated.
My God.
Yeah. Wow. I should have drank my coffee today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was
okay,
unfortunate.
baby. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing. I think, again, this is an area that was attacked. So I was like, there's ground to be taken here. There's generational curses to be broken.
Yeah.
There are things to overcome here. Like, that's the other thing too. I didn't understand spiritual warfare until recently.
I didn't understand that till 2023.
Yeah.
We in 2025. I'm 35 years old. I did not understand that till 33 years old.
Yeah.
When my spiritual eyes were open.
I would say probably around the same age. And I'm a daughter of a pastor, still in church,
PK.
grew up in the church.
I'm a PK.
Yeah. Let me tell you what a PK daughter gonna be. A comedian.
We got to laugh
We
through
have
it.
some jokes for y'all.
What? That stems in trauma. Oh my God.
We have all the jokes.
All the laughs, all the kikis,
Yeah.
baby. Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah.
Same though.
This show is sponsored by Liquid IV. Y'all know I travel every single week, but I go out the country every month, y'all. I just got back from Bali. Oh, it was so bomb. I packed everything, and y'all know I had to pack my Liquid IV because it actually helps while you're traveling because it helps you stay hydrated. Liquid IV is the perfect secret to staying hydrated all summer long, y'all. They have an exhilarating new flavor called Arctic Raspberry. Ooh. Plus, Liquid IV has sugar-free solutions powered by Live Hydroscience for smart hydration. Visit liquidiv.com and use code b.simone at checkout, y'all, for 20% off your first order. I love how the packets are so easy to tear. You just pour it into a glass of water or a water bottle. Y'all, I feel so excited knowing Liquid IV will help keep my hydration up as I travel and as I'm going to those hot summer destinations. This product is perfect for you whether you're going to be out in the summer heat, playing sports, or just trying to make sure you're hydrated throughout the summer. I love the lemon lime flavor and the white peach, but all of them are phenomenal. You can find all their best hydrating multiplier flavors online, plus discover even more fun flavors like cotton candy or popsicle firecracker. Just one stick and 16 ounces of water. It hydrates way better than water, you guys. It has 3 times the electrolytes of leading sports drink, and it has 8 essential vitamin and nutrients, plus always non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. No matter what your summer brings, tear, pour, live more. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first order with the code b.simone at checkout. That's 20% off your first order with b.simone at liquidiv.com.
Yeah.
My spiritual eyes weren't even open to certain things. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.
You can't unsee it.
You see things so differently. Even I can see the spirit you're operating in before you even hug me. I can just see certain things. Not all the time. I'm not like I'm a prophet. I'm not saying that. But
Not at all.
once your spiritual eyes are open, you just see different.
It's discernment. And discernment isn't about having like a gift. I think it can be a gift.
Yeah.
But I think it's something that's available to every Christian though.
100%.
You know what I mean? It might not be available to you to be the pastor of the church.
Mm-hmm.
You know, God might not want to use you in that way.
Mm-hmm.
But discernment, I think, because the Bible says, be wise as serpents, but gentle as doves. So he wants us all to have discernment.
That's
The
it.
same way peace is supposed to be ours, but everybody ain't gonna have peace because you're not fighting for your peace.
You got to choose it.
You got to choose it. Isn't the irony of peace is that you have to fight for it?
I went through a phase where I was like, I lost my confidence, my boldness, my voice. I was in a situation that just muted me, and it made me so small. I'm like, why am I fighting for everything back that was already promised to me? Confidence, boldness. God said, okay, but you got to fight for it.
It's spiritual warfare.
It's spiritual warfare, bro.
And it's the enemy. Did you see that video, that reel that was going around where someone asked Chat GPT how you would
about the devil?
Defeat a woman if you were the devil? And the way it read everything, I was like,
nuts.
I saved it. I got to listen to it again, probably. Yeah. It was so good.
Wow.
Because I was like, that's literally it. And one of the things is attacking your confidence.
Your confidence.
Because if you don't think about it, Jesus said it all the time. He said, I am the way, the truth. He knew who he was. So that's why he was able to live a sinless life. That's why he was able to serve, because he already
walk
knew.
in it and not care about all y'all talking. I'm healing the blind. She touched my garment. I'm at the lady with I don't care about all the noise.
Yeah.
I might address it.
Yeah.
It's not distracting me from my purpose.
Right.
Even Judas, hurry up so I can get nailed.
Right.
I got to get there.
Right.
Judas got him to his purpose.
Right.
Like, I think that's what I battle with too. Like, and I'm going to be honest, I'm coming out of it now, but I'm so vulnerable on this platform. I say anything I'm struggling with, I'm going to say it. I'm like, y'all going to know. Just the noise. I'm not confused on my purpose when I'm in it. When I'm on the red carpet, when I'm at these events, when I'm having casting calls for women, when I'm at my live shows, when I'm on stage and I'm in it, I'm not confused about shit. I get confused when I start listening to the noise, the comments or the internet or somebody's opinion. You wasn't confused when you had the vision in your prayer room when God gave you the mission. So it's like staying grounded in what you know, not the noise, which goes back to the confidence.
Yeah.
Just lacking the confidence.
Yeah. And just being attacked in areas that, you know, like my ankle hurts right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just different, just being attacked, and the attacks themselves, even if you know, like even like understanding spiritual warfare, the attacks themselves will make me feel insecure sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, because I know
am I equipped for warfare, this? Like that, or what?
Am I equipped for it? But it's also like, Lord, why do I gotta fight for everything? Like I was talking, like yesterday, it was like, I have to fight for everything. Tooth and nail. And I know it's the devil trying to wear me out to get me to say, oh, this industry isn't worth it. You know, this process isn't worth it, because I know there's stories I'm supposed to tell. I know it.
You know it.
I know it. Last year I was working on a project. I had to kill it because I was trying to shoot it here in LA, because I thought it would be cheaper for me to come because everyone else would be here. And I had to kill it because it got so out of control. The budget, it just wouldn't make sense. And so I was like, okay, now I have to revamp this. But even in that part of it, it's like there's just that trauma of, like, again, success not being what I thought it would be. I was like, I thought this was my project. I wasn't going to have to go through all the things. But there was still just that attack. And I know it's God trying to give me more. Again, I know it, because I was trying to do a short film. He was like, baby, you already done a short film. Come on, best director.
Yeah,
for it. I know it.
Come
but
on,
still
best director.
Emotionally,
come on, women in film stunt. Yeah,
women in film and television, Atlanta. They had a short film showcase, and my first short film out of college, back in 2018, it won best director. Again, I knew that was a God wink. I know I'm supposed to be here because of the warfare, though. But the warfare is wearing me down.
Like, I feel like I know what it is, but like somebody that's like, what is spiritual warfare? How would you explain it?
My minister just did a really good sermon on it on Sunday. I was able to watch it virtually, thankfully, because I was out here. But I think the best way to say it is, it's like when Peter was like, no, not you, Lord. You're not going to go to the cross. It's that chatter you were talking about, right? Jesus couldn't perform many miracles in his hometown. Why? Because of their unbelief.
Their lack of faith.
Yeah, their lack of faith. Like, it's how the devil will attack you in areas of your life to get to your faith. Because without faith, it's impossible to please God. With faith, you can tell a mountain to move from hither to thither.
Jesus.
Hither to thither. That's what he said in King James. Hither, but like, and it's only the size of a mustard seed that you need. So if I'm the devil, I don't want your car. I don't want your little raggedy ankle. But if I can wear you down and wear at your faith, and you say, God, why am I even here?
This. I'm going back to this.
I'm going to go back to fishing. What did Peter do? He got back in that boat. He got back in the boat. Moses, he's on the backside of the wilderness with the sheep. He was like, no, I tried to deliver them.
It's wild.
And they played in my face. And they tried to, threaten me with the murder charge. So no, you send somebody else, Lord, I got to stutter. He attacks your confidence. He attacks your health. He attacks your family to wear you down so you lose not only sight of who God is, but who you are in God.
Yeah. I'm on that right now. Like, who does God say I am?
Yeah.
I literally had to Google. I'm like, pull up every scripture that the world making it too easy. I said, our ancestors had to look for scripture. We God, give me scriptures on peace. It's easy, y'all. You can read your word, find it. If you can't scroll, that's what I do it. But give me scriptures on who you say I am. I have to focus on that. I can't, the world, cannot define me. Like, my love language is words of affirmation. So when people say, give me, oh, you're this, you're that, you're great, it just feeds me, right? And that's not necessarily a good thing if you living off that. Because when it's the opposite, now it depletes you, and now you're sad. So do you know who you are or not? Like, why do they need to say it? Like, you either know or you don't. So when you're praising me, I'm okay. When you're booing me, I'm okay. Because people are so fickle. One day they like you, the next day you're canceled. One day you're pretty, the next day you gain weight. One day, who do you say I am? And it's standing grounded in that. Like,
it's like Christ. He knew exactly who he was.
No wavering.
No, he knew who he was. He thought it not robbery. Right?
Are you there? Do you know exactly? Like, do you know? No. I don't think I'm there yet.
I'm not there
okay.
yet. It's like I
said, okay. We're getting there. We're being honest and vulnerable. We are aware and we are trying.
It's like I do, but I'm not. It's the walking in it that's hard. You know what I mean? Because of the warfare and the fighting tooth and nail. And being worn down. Because like when the devil knows he can't get you to do certain things, right? Like he couldn't get Jesus to turn the stones into bread. Like he knows he's not going to get me to do certain things. But he's like, if I could just wear her out.
Drain her.
I can get her to give up her own inheritance. You know what I mean? Like if I can get her to just give up. Like, just sit down there for a second. Then... And I think that's for me is like just being tired and like being like, Lord, now you said those who wait on you will renew their strength.
How long I gotta wait? I've been waiting. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this.
Yeah.
What do you love about yourself? Tell me who you are without telling me what you do. What do you love about you?
Oh my gosh. I haven't thought about that in a really long time. What do I love about me? I think I love about me my willingness to grow. I think right now in this moment, what I love about me is I'm willing to sit in the discomfort. I'm willing to say on this podcast so many things that were not, I didn't send those, the bullet points I sent were not what I said. I think, yeah, it's one of the things that I endowed Danny with, and it's one of the things that Danny was written that way, but, people think I'm just like her because because I'm not like her, I was like, okay, I have to find the parts of her that is like me, so I can lend them to her and I can say the things that I would never say from that place. And one of the things is like just the honesty and the truthfulness. And so I'm I'm not one of those people who's going to gaslight myself into positivity. You know what I mean? Like, I'll say, though he slayed me, yet will I trust him. I'm not about to just be like, just throw an affirmation on something.
Got it.
Yeah. So honesty, willingness to grow, just willingness to like look at stuff. And like, I know like successful people shouldn't complain, but that's the other thing is like, let me not, like, Lord, help me stop complaining. You know, I'm just willing to work on myself.
Yeah. What do you love about yourself physically?
Physically, what do I love about myself? I got pretty feet. They be ashy sometimes. Like right now, I was like, I think I ran out the door. But like, I have pretty feet.
I love my feet. You should make a
do.
OnlyFans foot page.
I've had some requests.
What? Girl, I posted my feet on Snapchat one day. I said, this got more likes than my damn promo video. This what y'all want, a toe? Well, send me $5. All right now.
All right, if this don't work out, feet pics. But yeah, no, like I like my feet. I love my complexion.
Oh, yes.
I like my eye color.
Yes. You're so dope to me.
Thank you.
You
So
really are. You're so cool. What do you want to do after all this? Like after TV and film, like is there like, okay, maybe I want to direct or maybe I want to get into public speaking. I feel like you could do panels. Like you said, you know, you have a story, you want to tell it, your testimony, and just, do you feel like you're called to women? Like, what do you feel like your big purpose is in the grand scheme of things?
So storytelling is spiritual.
Yeah.
You know, look at the Bible.
All
Jesus
stories.
told stories. So I think that's why this industry has so much darkness. Is because the enemy knows the power of storytelling. And so that's why there's so much darkness here. He wants to, he's going to, anything in the kingdom of light is inverted in the kingdom of darkness. So he uses storytelling to, promote his agendas and, indoctrinate the minds of people. So I know storytelling is definitely a part of it. And yeah, I do like Black women. They're a passion for me. Yeah. I feel like we're so misunderstood.
Yeah.
So, and then also I want to start a foundation. Like, money does solve a lot of problems. Like some people are just in survival. Like they literally need to figure out what to eat.
Survival mode.
And that's why, they're a little grouchy because this is what's going on in their life.
Literally.
That child who won't sit still, he's literally hungry.
My God.
That little girl, like she didn't sleep last night because of her parents arguing and there's no heat in the house. Like, you know what I mean? So, I want to start a foundation to fix as many problems as I can, make the world. I'm trying to also hold things loosely. You know what I mean? Because again, everything is not how I planned.
It's like his will.
Yeah.
Whatever you call me to do, I'll do it.
I was supposed to be somebody's dusty wife.
I was about to say, are you got a boyfriend or anything? You got kids? Where your man at?
Where is my man?
Can
you tell me?
Girl, I can't. I cannot. I don't even know where mine is. So
the phone is dry.
You want to get married?
I would love that.
Me too.
But the more I'm single, I'm like,
am I okay with this?
Nice.
Seriously, what? Waking up with your head at the foot of the bed. I done tossed and turned, my bonnet on the floor.
Sometimes I'm hot sleeping by myself. If I got the type of man I want, it's gonna be hot.
Okay, wait, what's your man look like? Tell me.
From awkward conversations about what you like in bed and been there, done that routine, Aria can turn your love life into, oh my God, baby, let's try this again. Y'all, I can't wait to get a man because I'm telling y'all I'm going to be using Aria. You still haven't heard about it? Aria is a membership for couples who want intimacy to be a part of their life. It's like having a concierge for your love life. 81% of couples experience a decline in intimacy within their first 2 years. You know the story. Life gets busy, routines take over, and by 9 p.m., baby, we in the bed. Okay, we're asleep. But Aria helps bring back the spark, the energy, and connection by making intimacy fun and effortless. Intimacy with your partner deserves the same care and passion as your fitness routine, what you eat, and your well-being. Aria does that, and it makes it fun, too. Here's how it works, y'all. Okay, you and your partner each fill out a short quiz, super easy, then chat privately with your intimacy concierge about your desires and what you're hoping to get from each other in bed. Every month, Aria delivers a tailored scene and hand-picks premium items delivered secretly to your door. Aria removes the mental load of figuring out what to try or how to talk about it. Over 250,000 people are already using it to prioritize their love life. And within 4 months, 75% reports better sex life and stronger connection to each other. For the price of one night out, you get 6 months of in-bedroom adventure. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, take advantage of this, especially if you have a partner. Make them happy. And you be happy too, because I'm over here single and I can't wait to find my man so I can use Aria, baby. Go to Aria, FYI/try this again. That's ARYA, FYI/try this again and get 15% off your first order.
Let's just start with the physical. We know physical is like that could change based on his heart, but just if you could have your perfect visual, what he look like.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a cave woman. I like them big. I like them muscular, big hands, strong, square jaw,
Big back,
big
neck,
big arms, tall, big. I like them because I'm tall for a woman. I'm almost 5'8". Like
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm thick.
Yeah, I got a little junk in the trunk.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it. I've been squatting. That shit don't work.
But you're getting skinny though.
Too little.
The fasting. I saw that you said you were regularly. I used to do that too. I just gotta get back to that more regularly.
I put it on my vision board. I said I want to live a fasted lifestyle, baby.
No,
I said, "Ooh, I'm withering." Tell me something, Lord. It's day 10 now.
You do 10-day water fast?
I could say it publicly now, but yeah. Today is day 10.
You're doing it now.
On one now.
I didn't know you were.
Yeah, by the time y'all see this, it won't be out. But yeah.
Oh wow, that's amazing. I've only done 7.
Girl, that's phenomenal. My goal is 30.
I want to do that.
It's so hard. It's the craziest thing I've ever done. Like,
but just water,
and Celtic salt for the minerals, so you don't die.
You don't do the electrolyte powders?
No, it breaks your fast.
Even the ones with the 0 sugar, 000. That's what they say.
I don't do it.
Even because it's just because I know. So sometimes I be feeling like I know do it, but I'm like it says 000.
Yeah, but okay. If we're gonna go like science, autophagy, and ketosis, and all those things, technically it can break your fast. But spiritually, I think that's more of a conviction. If that's not bothering, like if you're not cheating for the taste of the lemon and you're just like, I literally just don't want to die, spiritually, I don't think it's breaking your fast. But ketosis and autophagy, which your body is reproducing cells. And right now my body's in like full autophagy. So it's killing every cancer, every disease, the sugar, and it just stops that. So I'm trying to do best of both worlds. When I fast spiritually, I go into autophagy. So I don't put anything in my water.
So that's the powders. The powders have 0 sugar, 0 carbohydrates, 0 calories, but it's still a powder.
What is it?
That's my. So that's the thing that's getting me.
Okay.
Like, I know it's saying 000, but like, is it truly?
I mean, it probably is. I just don't want to risk it. So I just do Celtic salt, and I am weary.
I'm gonna try to do that. I'm trying to be like you.
No, you did 7. We did 7.
No, not recent. I mean, I haven't done it recently. The one time I did 7, I was also working too, like a crazy person, like you've done, and I'm like,
You did 7 days water. How was that? What was the purpose? Like, why did you do it?
This was back before I don't even think I had shot my short film yet. I was just trying to get breakthrough.
You were like, God, you have to do something. I will not eat. Like,
I will not eat. Like, I was fasting when I was out here when I telling you the doors were closing, and there was this book that in my friend's apartment that always was highlighted to me, and every time I saw it, I even asked her about it. And then I go on the library app that has the audio books that you can rent, and this book was there. It's The Alchemist. And it was never available again. And this was while I was fasting. And my brother's like, he just pours into me. He's like, remember that little girl who had them dreams and da-da-da-da? Don't forget that girl, because I was weary. That was another time where I was just weary. And in the book, it was like, oh, if a child comes to you in a dream, then it's true. And so my brother was talking about my childhood and da-da-da-da. And then I just came back to Atlanta on faith because like all the productions there, my mom's there. I ain't got no money. I can live with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And then hit the gauntlet again because I thought, oh, I've been working at LA as a PA and a coordinator. Surely it won't be too hard in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
They'll see I'm LA trained. No. It was like, no.
Crazy.
So fasting again. I was like, okay, what do you need?
Yeah, what? Tell me. Yeah. You did it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I'm on it. I do it. Yeah. I'm
A lot of naps.
falling asleep in cars. I'm like, I was at the mall the other day. I sat in a chair. I said, baby, if I don't get up, I'm going to be knocked out in front of Bloomingdale's. I have got to walk. Oh my, a lot of dizziness, a lot of, getting up too quick or like waking up. It's just like, a little lightheaded, but you just got to stay on it. I do potassium, magnesium.
Yeah.
And
Electrolytes.
salt. Electrolytes. Yeah. So, but I do say I love it. Like, the breakthrough discipline is my word for this year. So it's just like, even the spiritual aspect, even if every single time I fasted, I feel, I keep saying I have gotten answers. I've gotten clarity. But I always say, even if God doesn't give me something direct, it's just a sacrifice. I'm intentionally spending more time with him. I talk to him more during my fast. I think about him more during my fast. It's just like, it's forcing me to be in his presence more. So even if he says, okay, we're not going to have a conversation for these 10 days. And that whatever God shows me, whether it's something or whether it's not, I'm still spending time with him. So I know something is coming from it. I was talking to Shekinah about this last night because we filmed an episode. And she was like, well, what do you feel like you've gotten from this fast? I was like, honestly, I feel like I'm back to spiritual warfare. I feel like I'm fighting something I can't see right now. Like but I know I'm fighting.
Do you, like, what area, if that's not too vulnerable?
No, I feel like the next dimension and the next level of where God is trying to take my impact and what he is calling me to do with my platform and what, like, this LTTA, and I have all these visions and ideas, and every single thing God has shown me has happened. Everything. Like, I know I have the gift of faith. I believe that. I'm like, girl, you want to shoot a movie? Let's go. We got 30 bands. Girl, it's going to be on Netflix tomorrow. Like, I truly believe that. Like, I just believe. And what he is doing with everything I'm cultivating and creating, it's just going to be, man, I think he's just preparing me for it because a lot comes with that. It's like, you worried about comments? I can't take you there. I can't, because you over here crying about Twitter.
The comment section.
So I can't take you to the next level because you worried about the damn shade room. So until you get over that, you're going to be stuck right here. Like, it's literally that. Stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, he can't give me this because I'm worried about the noise. So it's like,
it's the weight of it.
It's the weight.
So the spiritual warfare, because this is something I realized too about God. If all things are working together for my good.
Okay. Come on. Everything.
Everything.
Good, bad, ugly.
And in between is working together for my good.
Man.
And I'm going through this spiritual warfare. Then this must be good.
Wow.
David said, it was good for me that I was afflicted, that I might learn your ways. And we know all the warfare King David went through. Talk about a warfare, you know what I mean? So this warfare is getting me prepared for it's a spiritual gym. It's getting me strong enough to carry the weight of the heaviness.
That's
because
coming.
To whom much is given,
Much is required.
So if I'm going to be strong enough for what he has for me, if it's truly something big, if it's truly something great, then I got to be strong enough to carry it.
Wow.
And that's what the warfare is for. And that's what I'm like, if I could just keep that in my head when I'm dealing with stupid stuff.
Stupid. I swear, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to say it. Last night, Shekinah was like, I hate the devil. I was like, fuck that nigga. I said it. I said, I cannot stand that nigga, bro. We was going off. We was like, I hate the devil.
No, seriously. Like what? The other day, I was like, he lucky he don't have a body.
We would jump him.
You lucky you ain't got a body, my nigga.
But what? I said, I'm sorry, Lord, but fuck that nigga. I was so mad. She said, I hate the devil. I said, me too, bitch.
The worst.
It's the worst.
It's like, I'd be like, get him, Lord.
Get him.
Get him. Because that's the other thing, too, is really realizing that it's not people.
Man. Oh, and when you get to that point, I just thank God for being aware of that, though. Like, when you get to that point, it's like, that's growth. Because it's not you. I'm fighting the spirit in you. I'm fighting what you're fighting. I'm fighting what you're dealing with. What you're carrying it. Jealousy and envy and
There's
anger.
a lot of jealousy. I hate
It's
it. I'm like,
insane.
is it jealousy again? Because like, you know how you have your discernment going.
It's insane.
You're like, is it really just jealousy again?
Again? It's the same spirit gonna keep chasing. The same spirit been chasing me since I was 12. The spirit of Leviathan. I just started to understand what that spirit was. It attacks intercessors, visionaries, and leaders. It's been chasing me since I was 12 years old. I'm like, oh, I can see this spirit a mile away. Oh, that spirit will have you in a chokehold. Hi, nice to meet you. Yeah, I can shake your hand. We could be hi, but you can't be around me. I see the spirit. But once you start learning that, like you said, again, it ain't nothing new. The devil ain't got no new tricks. It's the same thing. You have to learn how to fight the spirit in the person, not the person. It's the same thing.
Not taking stuff personally.
Not taking it personally.
It's like, we wrestle not with flesh and blood.
That's
like,
maturity, though.
It is maturity.
So I'm like, bitch, you know you jealous, so you ain't prayed about it. You need to get the spirit out of you.
They don't.
You carry it. They carry it.
They carry it because this is the thing that I realized about. Because jealousy, I can live with jealousy. Because jealousy is, I just want what this person has. And I got an attitude with them about it. But envy is the one.
They'll kill you. Like, that leads to death.
Envy
like, you just stabbed her.
It's a deadly sin.
Oh, Jesus.
Because envy, you know what envy says? Not only do I want what this person has, I deserve it more than them.
Oh, God.
I'm more worthy than they are. And that's what the Bible said. Pilate knew they were trying to kill Jesus because of envy.
That's so deep. I didn't know that. You dropping gems on me.
That's what it said. I didn't make it up. That's what it said. It said Pilate saw they tried to kill him. They were trying to kill him because of envy.
The difference between jealousy and envy
is that condemnation, that judgment. Look at her. Why does she keep getting?
That's so ugly.
Her outfits ain't even right.
My God, look at her hair. Look at her nail. Just nitpicking. Bitch.
Well, if the Lord wanted you to have it, you would have it.
You would have it.
And that's the other thing. That's the sad part. That's why I feel sorry for people about envy and jealousy.
My God.
Because jealousy and envy, really, the root of it is fear that they're unworthy and that they'll never have it. And them not feeling like they're enough.
See, and when you say that, I'm like, I feel sorry for them now.
And that's why
that's where
grateful.
The grace comes.
That's the grace.
Man, when you have the knowledge of the why, and you can be gracious through it. I don't have to have you in my circle. I don't have to have you around me, but I can try to love you through it. I'm still required to love you. That's it. And I'm constant. We got to work, not we, but work people in general, working on loving people through what they're battling. Thank you for breaking that down. That was deep for me. The difference between jealousy and envy. My God. Envy have you end up on Snapped. Seriously. You got an envious friend, oh my God. They tearing down the kingdom.
Yeah.
You God trying to have you build.
Yeah.
Putting a hole in the boat. We ain't going nowhere. Oh Lord. Okay. You give him the wrap up. This was so good. You're so wise. I'm so proud of you. You're great.
Thank you.
You're just doing it.
So sweet.
No,
I'm
mean
trying.
it.
I'm trying.
You're doing. You're showing up. You looked amazing on the red carpet.
Thank you. So did you.
So deserving.
Thank you. That's
I can't wait to see what's next.
Me too.
Yeah. I can't.
Me too.
I can't. It's coming, girl.
Let's pray.
It's coming, girl. Let's pray about it. Let's do something. Anything.
And likewise.
Yeah, thank you.
No, seriously. Like, we got to have you back.
Yeah. Stop.
We got to have you acting a fool, cutting up.
That would be so great. Stop. Girl.
Yeah, no, seriously.
I I worked with TPS, and of course, we're not gonna spill all the beans on what I was doing and stuff. But just walking up to that building, I worked on the other side of Tyler Perry Studios because Wild and Out films there. So the production stuff, like
you mean like
on
another stage?
on the other stage, like the other. I'd never been to the Dream. What did it say? The Dream building. Oh God.
Yeah, that's all the offices.
I'm pulling up and I'm going and I'm driving up. I made a little reel on TikTok if you want to see the day, you guys. But I didn't show a lot of BTS. But I'm walking up to this big ass black building. I'm like, it says the Dream building. And I'm like, don't cry. Don't walk in scaring these people. Like, just be normal. I definitely weeped and had my praise and worship after, though. I broke down when they played that song, played me a song with. I just kept saying, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you. And I'm looking around, I said, this was a thought. It was a thought. We are on all this land that this black man has built, and it started with a thought that the mustard seed of faith. He believed it could happen. I said, oh no, it's so inspiring. I said, it's go time, baby. My thoughts, the good thoughts, the visions that God have given you. Anybody listening to this, whether it's the book, the LLC, the movie, the building, it starts with a thought. A thought. That's it. I said Tyler Perry Studios was a thought. Somebody, he thought about this and believed it could happen. So that's where I am. My thoughts, oh baby, we taking that vision to the next level.
Yeah, that's something I've really been trying to, because the devil attacks your thoughts. That's something I'm really trying to like.
That can't happen. Why would you do that? There's so many people doing that.
That's how I feel about my podcast. I'm like, everybody has a podcast.
Yeah,
Jesus.
and come on. There's a million different brands of bread.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna eat the Ezekiel, somebody gonna eat the wheat, and somebody gonna eat the white. You push that podcast, and you need a guest. You call me.
I didn't want to do it. Oh, well, I would love to have you on. I didn't want to do it. He just woke me up in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
I was like, well, there's somebody that God really loves
that needs to hear my voice.
That needs to hear my God, because I wasn't gonna do it.
Same.
Really?
I had a podcast. I resigned from that podcast.
Oh yeah, I used to watch it.
And girl,
you was like, no more.
I said, a podcast, baby. I am a comedian. I said, I will do stand up. I've been doing stand up for 7 years. I would do this, do that, baby. I was in, where was I? Virgin Islands filming a movie. In the bed, I just started on my phone. Podcast names. I just started writing. I said, it's 8 months later. I'm not doing no damn podcast. Baby, got to the last, I had 100 names. It's still on my phone. Probably 2023. The last name. It was the 99th name was try this again. The last name was let's try this again. I said, oh, that's it. I wrote down the mission statement. I said, all right, God. That's it. Just gave it to me. Called me to do it. I said, I'm never doing a podcast again. Here, 8 months later from resigning, I'm on the phone with my COO. We're doing a podcast. She said, what? Okay. What, you got the name? What's the vision? I said, I written it all out in 3 minutes. I don't know where this came from. 2 minutes. It was all written in my notes. But that's when God called you. Yeah. Because it ain't for us. It's not, the people that's listening to this.
I hope you get what you need. Because baby.
The weight, back to the weight of the calling. I love you. Anything, look in your camera and just leave the women and the people with just something. Anything you want to say that's inspiring. And thank you for coming.
Just, you're worthy. You're enough. You're created in God's image. So know that, walk in that. All the attacks, everything you've gone through, everything you're going through, everything that you will go through is because of who you are. And what's under attack is probably the area of territory that you're supposed to take back. And God has equipped you. And he is conspiring for you. There are angels that are working with you. You're not alone. Even if you feel alone, I'm someone who's felt alone her whole life. But you're not. The evidence of the fact that you are still alive and that you have survived despite feeling alone is proof that you're not. So whenever you need evidence of who God is in your life, you can go to the area of pain and you can look and you can see how even though it was meant to hurt you, it didn't. I think a lot of people try to avoid their pain, but you look at it Stare down the barrel of it. Let it be your teacher. Don't be afraid of it. Don't run from it. That's why people get hooked on drugs and alcohol, sex, or whatever, because they're trying to numb that pain. But if you could sit with it, you can see the power in it, and you can see what it's trying to teach you, and you can let your pain and your negative emotions even serve you rather than you serving them. So you're enough. You're created in God's image, so you can create anything.
Yes, Bishop. Come on, prophet, evangelist, bishop, preacher, pastor, deaconess, usher board, choir director, Mignon.
Stop playing, because God might be like, we can do a couple of them.
What? Girl, baby, somebody got me. I said, if you don't stop fucking playing with me, I said, Lord, forgive me now. I'm sorry. I didn't have to say the F word. Excuse my language. Don't ever put preacher in front of my name. Ever.
Peter cussed and the church was built on him. So, you know.
Now, if I throw my mic at your head,
then it's going to be my fault, because you told me not to say nothing. You ain't ate in 10 days. You done told me not to say nothing.
Oh, Lord. Peter, I got to read about him. What was he doing? No, it don't matter. Thank you, Jesus. Bye. Y'all, I love y'all. Mondays is the audio. Check her out. We will put all of her info. We will tag her in all this post. Y'all, please follow this girl. She's amazing. I just love her so much. Mignon, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. I love you. You're hilarious. And you're a prophet now. Come on, I want you to prophesy over my life. Tell me what you see. Tell me what's coming. Where is my Boaz? You said, where's mine?
Find them together.
Monday, listen to the audio everywhere you get your podcast. Tuesday, the YouTube is out every single week. Let's Try This Again podcast. And let me know who you want to see on the couch. We just having girl talk. We back on the couch. I love the couch, y'all. Had to get out the studio for a little bit. We was in the studio. It felt too produced. What y'all think about that? It just felt too produced. I said, I got to take my shoes off and get back on the couch. So we back in the house on the couch. I will see you guys next week. Bye.